And now, Country Entertainment presents The Ginger Chronicles with Country and Deathicus.
What's going on, our little gingerlings, and welcome to the Ginger Chronicles. It's your boy right here, Big Country, and with me, as always, my buddy Deathicus. What's happening, brother?
Man, just living the life. How you doing?
I'm doing all right under the circumstances. Most of you, I'm sure, realized we didn't put out an episode last week, and we do apologize for that. Unfortunately, I had some family issues that came up. A very good friend of mine, who's like a brother to me, has been dealing with stage 4 kidney cancer since about April in the middle of quarantine. And he was put in the hospice last week. So me and my girlfriend, we flew back home to Nashville to see him, one last time. So that's why we didn't put out an episode last week. I spent most of that time in Nashville. On the 17th, he passed away. It's been very hard for me to deal with. I'm not going to lie. This guy was like a brother to me. I've known him for 13 years and love him to death. And the last thing he would want me to do, is wallow in my sadness. But then again, I love the guy like a brother. But that's not what this episode's going to be about. I do want to just give one good story. When we did go visit him in hospice, I went on Tuesday, and we got in there. We've been there for a while. A priest came in, and the priest was from the hospital where he was in the hospital when he first, had his cancer and when he was doing his treatments. Priest wasn't affiliated with the hospice center at all. That's the kind of guy my buddy was. He was that guy where, he truly personified, never met a stranger. He'd walk up to anybody and act like he'd known him forever. And that's the kind of, imprint he had on this priest, and he came out of his way on his own time to visit my buddy and talk to him and, pray with him. Well, while the priest was there, it was me, my girlfriend, and my buddy's mom all sitting on the couch. And my buddy looks at the priest and looks at us, and he looks back at the priest and says, "I want to introduce you to some people." And he looked at my girlfriend and said, "That's Merritt." And then he looked at me and without even hesitation said, "That's the Irish Shrek." And when that happened, man, I was like, that's all I thought about since. I thought about, even in all that pain, or in all the Ativan they've been feeding him in the hospice, he's still, he was still, his had this sense of humor, still upbeat. And that's one of the things I'm gonna miss. And there's a million stories out there that I've got over the last 13 years that I've been thinking about, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there he's touched in the same way that have got a lot of great stories. So that's probably all I'm gonna say about that. Jason, I love you, buddy. One day we will see each other again, and let's get on with today's episode. So today it's gonna be all about online gaming. Mr. Mark over there, aka Deathicus, my co-host, is actually gonna be the host of this episode. I'm gonna let him take it away. He's got topics on the issue. That's mainly what he does. He does it on Twitch all the time. I'm just now really getting into online gaming, so that's his platform. I'm gonna let him speak and take it away, bud.
Man, I want to say sorry for your loss, but let's get on with it. A few things. First off, it took me a day and a half to download 37 games. I ordered a 5 terabyte hard drive for my PlayStation, and since the PlayStation 4 came out, I've been adding the games to my library from PlayStation Plus that were free, and then just didn't download them because I didn't have the space.
Right.
But now I went back the other day after getting that hard drive and just downloaded every single one of them.
5 terabytes.
Yeah.
How much did that run?
It's actually about 120.
That ain't bad at all.
And it's just Western Digital Black. It's heavy too. Like it's pretty thick. But other than that, the game I know I told you about, Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Is the kind of like Assassin's Creed in a way, but it was like samurai and ninja and stuff like that. Really, really beautiful game. If it don't get game of the year, I'm gonna be very shocked. But it's strictly a single player game, just campaign type stuff like that. But apparently in November, I think it is, they're launching a free DLC for it called Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and it's gonna be like up to four-person co-op. And it's gonna have like a 2-person cooperative story missions and 4-person survival or horde mode.
King, when we fight, we face our enemy head on. When we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai. There must be thousands of them. We will face death and defend our home. We do what we must, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors. I am samurai. No, you are more than that. You are the ghost. Convince your people to join me, and I will give them peace. We will never serve you. I've never seen a samurai fight like that. It was nothing.
You're more than a samurai. He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
If you continue down this path, you will be no better than the Mongols. I trained you to fight with honor. Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer. Sacrifice.
What do you think of that?
Man, that looked pretty badass.
Dude, it's so fucking fun to play. You ever played like Far Cry, something like that?
Maybe once or twice.
Like you have like huge open map you can like walk
Right.
around in and explore. It's like that.
Okay.
And then like you can run into people like in a town or along the side of the road, and they'll have like a mission you can go do real quick, or they'll like give you something. Or if you come across like a little fox, the fox will run away. If you follow it, it'll take you to a little Inari shrine,
Okay.
fox shrine, and you pray to that, and you can unlock charms you can hold and stuff like that to give you little boosts in battle.
Nice. How far have you gotten in that game?
I think I'm about halfway. It's a long game. I think like I said like 80 hours with all the side quests or something like that.
Oh wow.
I think, if I remember correctly. But I've been taking my time with it because like I don't want the game to end.
Right. That good, huh?
Oh yeah. It's something like if you got a few days off, you just want to relax at home, perfect game for that, because you're going to be spending hours just wandering around, exploring a map and stuff.
How good are the graphics compared to the trailer we just saw?
They're really fucking good. Like it looks real crisp. Like obviously they're going to be some, like, if you zoom in on the grass or something, it's going to get pixelated a little bit. But I mean, that's pretty much every game. but it's got wonderful sceneries.
Nice.
And it's pretty difficult. I wouldn't say it's like Dark Souls type hard where it's just like punishing you, but it does have a bit of difficulty to it, which I like.
Have you done any streaming with that game yet?
I streamed it the day it came out. And I haven't streamed it again after that, just because with my PlayStation, it's the fan in it sounds like a damn jet engine. So like literally, if I turn it on after about I think 30 or so minutes, I can go to the bathroom, close my door and the bathroom door, and still hear my PlayStation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I don't like streaming on it. It's just because it's like you can hear it through the mic and everything. I've been debating on actually trading that in for PlayStation 4 Pro, but at the same time, new consoles.
About to come out.
So I don't know. I might just wait.
So, like, how much? Because you do PC gaming as well, correct?
Yes.
How much PC gaming versus do you think you do versus PS4 gaming?
I'd say 8 out of 10 times I'm gaming on my PC.
Okay.
It's just like I love consoles. I've always been a console person until maybe 3 years ago when I built this PC. But the things you can do on a PC is just so
way more
enticing. It's like I don't condone mods for cheating. It's in like for like online games,
right?
But if you want to mod a game like Witcher, like The Witcher 3, there's thousands of beautiful mods and sometimes kind of necessary mods for that game, and it's just like it makes it so much better because like there's a weight limit in that game and level requirements. So I mean, you can get a mod that take that weight limit off.
Okay, what do you mean like weight limit though?
Like how many items you're carrying on your person. Like
wow.
Potions have weight to them. The armor you wear has weight to it. The junk that's useless except for
real
sale.
Specific, huh?
Oh yeah. And like if you're weighed down, I think you can't fast travel. So it's really awesome with mods and for like games like I'm sure we talked about this. You played the older Resident Evils back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
Like you can get mods for the new Resident Evil games and the old ones that completely change everything. Like they'll wear whatever outfit you want them to. There's it's ridiculous to say there's mods for nudity in the games.
Oh, I know. Well, I don't know, no, but I'm
yeah.
not surprised.
But yeah, I really enjoy PC gaming, especially since like if you play a first person shooter, like say you've been playing on console your whole life, and then you get your good decent PC, it will the first time you take the mouse and keyboard and you enter a match and you start moving around and looking, it will sicken you.
Huh.
Like it's just smooth as butter. Like the first time I did, the game I play all the time, Destiny.
Okay.
Played it on console. Finally arrived on a PC, and I logged in, had an SMG equipped, and fired it, and it was firing in almost a direct straight line. There was no, and I just let go. I just went. I crushed my soul. Like I'd been missing that this long in my life.
Yeah, we're still planning on getting us a PC hopefully soon. I'm still looking at trying to figure out like what specific parts. I probably should just go ahead and order some and just get myself started because you can always interchange the parts of a PC. That's the beauty of it.
No, yeah. For anybody out there looking to build a PC, PCPartPicker.com. Go to that website. It is phenomenal. That's the only place I'll order my parts from.
I've been looking on there as well. I think we're hopefully with the next few days we're gonna actually get one over here because I desperately need a PC.
Yeah.
I need one for a lot of reasons. I need one right now. Of course, I'm running everything off my laptop, but I need a PC for this. I need a PC for gaming, so it's definitely turned to necessity.
One thing I would recommend is whenever you do order the PCs, get an extra hard drive for each.
Gotcha.
I'd recommend at least a terabyte because recordings, editing, stuff like that, you're probably going to be stockpiling footage.
Right.
I actually got a 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes strictly for videos and editing software. And stuff like that because that shit's gonna pile up quick.
Oh, easily. I've already thought about that. I'm definitely already planning on getting terabyte hard drives for everything, like for the podcast, for my other YouTube channel, for more videos I'm about to put on there because I got my new camera in a few days ago. I'm about to be going all the way around Colorado and filming and getting stuff ready to put out here on YouTube, put together.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely going to need a lot of space.
Yeah. That actually reminds me, either this paycheck or next paycheck, I need to get, I don't know whether I want to get Photoshop or Sony Vegas.
Sony Vegas.
Yeah, it's a editing software.
I haven't tried it yet.
A bunch of YouTubers I watched, I know they recommend Sony Vegas. I don't know. I'm gonna get one of them because I need to start doing some edits.
Hell, do a trial run on both.
Yeah,
I've got Adobe's. I've got their whole suite. I'd use Premiere Pro for my editing on videos, Photoshop, Illustrator. I've even got into After Effects. I like After Effects as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, only thing that sucks about Adobe now is that all the new stuff coming out is subscription based only.
Yeah. Everything's subscription based nowadays. I have like 5 different subscriptions, and I think I use 2.
Yeah, I've got let's see, Netflix, YouTube, because I use YouTube for the music and the videos. I think we've also got Hulu, we've got Prime, and of course we got PlayStation subscription.
Yeah. Speaking of Prime has ruined my life. I need to stay the fuck off. Just keep ordering shit.
Oh yeah, you can order all the brand new movies on Prime.
Dude.
Bill and Ted's coming out in 9 days, and it's gonna be available on Prime. I think it's gonna be available on Prime. It's gonna be $20, but it's cheaper than going to the movies, really. So about the same.
Oh yeah, especially because I go to the fucking what's the one in the Opry Mills?
Regal.
Yeah, I go to the Regal, so I'm getting a fucking large Angry Orchard and shit. Dude, when I saw that they opened that bar, I was like, fuck yes.
Oh yeah, I remember when I saw that bar. I grabbed I ended up grabbing 2 beers at first because I knew I didn't want to have to get up in the middle of the movie and come back and get another beer.
Dude, I was surprised by the price of it too, because like I got an Angry Orchard and like it was a tall thing. And it was like $7. I was like, that's not bad for really tall, because at most place on Broadway it's like $10.
Yeah, true. I don't even remember what I drink. I'm sure I think probably probably a lager they have, probably like a Yingling or something.
All right.
Also, well, speaking of beer though, out here in Colorado they got all these craft beers and stuff like that. I'm about to start. I'm starting my own little on my YouTube channel, Country Entertainment. I'm gonna start doing my review of a lot of the craft beer throughout Colorado.
Nice.
Because I love craft beer, so I'm gonna start doing that anywhere I go. I'm gonna start just just doing my review of craft beer no matter where in the country I go. So Colorado, there's a lot of them here, so doing a lot of that. But let's get back on the gaming. So now that you're more into PC gaming than console gaming, what are some of your other favorite games you like to do on PC?
I like finding like little indie or early access games, especially like early access horror games. It's probably one of my favorite things about like doing gaming on the PC is like you'll find so many like video games that are made by just like one or two people that are usually more enjoyable than a damn AAA title.
Right. What what are some of the games though, like in particular?
A few of them, let me actually pull them up real quick. Go to my library. Like this one I actually streamed the other day is a little horror game called House on the Hill. And it's early access, and it's creepy because it's like a looped game. I don't ever know if you ever played PT.
PT.
Well, it was a demo for Silent Hill's game.
Okay, no.
And like you'd go through a hallway and then you'd loop around the same hallway. This new game's kind of like that, but it's like a different story and actions you take each time it loops.
Okay.
It's like kind of like piecing together a puzzle. And then this one, this one came out a few years ago, but I want to play this with you when y'all get y'all's PC. This game is called Among Us. And it's it's kind of like a detective game in a way. It's a group of I think 10 people, 8 or 10 people, and 2 of them are killers. But everyone is muted, so you don't hear people talking and stuff like that. But everyone's got objectives they have to do, like fixing the air vents or something like that.
Yeah.
And the killers have fake objectives, but their job is to go around and kill people.
Okay.
I watched a buddy of mine stream it, and it was fucking hilarious.
Kind of looks like something that belongs on like a Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Little Rick and Morty spinoff.
And you don't have to do the typing. Like if we could get a
shit. I'm retarded.
Hey, we all are. But if we get a full group, you can actually do voices, just mute when like you go back into like the walking around and stuff like that.
Right.
It was like they had me cracking up with this shit like they were talking about. It's funny as hell. It's like you'll cast blame to somebody else and try to get a non-imposter exiled. Okay, here we go. There's another game coming out. Well, not really soon. It's going to come out next year, called Mortal Shell. This is kind of like those Demon Souls / Dark Souls games. And it looks fucking ridiculous, bro.
It's called Mortal Shells.
Mm-hmm.
What's it about?
I don't know like the story yet because it's still in early access.
Right.
But basically you're like this undead husk thing. Like, you look like something from Venom, and you'll be walking around the world and you'll find like a dead body. You can possess that body to come back alive again and then fight. So you got these big ass bosses and shit. It's insane. And like, depending on what body you decide to inhabit, you'll actually have different skills and abilities and have to fight differently.
When's that game come out? It was already out.
On Steam, it's saying 2021, so it's gonna be a little bit. Actually, it might be already available. It says available now on PlayStation, Xbox, and Epic Store launcher. I hate going through Epic. I like Steam having competition, but Epic annoys me for some reason.
Not big into Fortnite?
Oh, no. Dude, I played 2 matches of that. 1 or 2 matches, and then uninstalled it from my computer.
Really?
Yes, I just... Like, I don't get into BRs that much anyway. Like,
Okay.
the only one I really like is PUBG.
Okay.
And that's just because I fuck around. Like, I'll get into a vehicle and just drive around honking.
Well, you can do that now in Fortnite too. You can drive around a vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did that one time on PUBG. Oh, God, I wish I would have saved that stream because it was so fucking funny. But I found a hippie van, and I was on the desert map. I can't remember the name of it, but I was just driving around, and I found this 2-story house. And like, so I was just driving around like the house, just honking the horn, and there was actually someone in the house, and he was shooting at me, but he couldn't hit me because I'm just driving around. So he, for some reason, the fucker came outside, and I just fucking ran him over. I'm just like, dude, how? You had a fortified spot and were shooting me. He just walked outside and just...
I just started playing Fortnite again the day or two ago for the first time in probably months. So they got cars on there now, just like PUBG, but that you can only you can shoot the cars and like pretty much like destroy the car while they're in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Also, they can run your ass over too. So I got hit a few times, but the cars are loud, so you can always hear them coming.
I'm gonna have to, when you get y'all's computers, I'm gonna have to gift you PUBG because I want to. I want to build a community, or a little bit of a community around PUBG. That way we can do like some people I used to watch, like Wade, Minion 777. They do like PUBG nights where they would host a custom match,
Right?
And they would do like teams, or they do zombies and stuff like that. And I want to do some stuff like that because the zombies on PUBG looks fucking like fun as hell. And you can have like half the teams be zombies, and then the other half be humans, or you can have 96 zombies and 4 humans. I just think that'd be really fucking fun to do.
Hell yeah.
Also, gonna get you into DBD. Get you playing some survival horror.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight's really fun if you don't want to play it competitively, because the community is toxic as fuck.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Dude, like, I was playing one time, I was streaming, and these guys, like, they did something. And so I face camped one of them because they were being an asshole. And then some other shit happened. And then at the end of the match, they just kept on calling me a certain word that I'm not going to repeat. So I reported a lot of them. So usually, because there's after a match ends, you'll go into a spectating screen, or like
Right.
it's like shows your points and everything like that, and you can actually type responses to people.
Okay.
So I just say GG, well played, and then leave immediately because you never know what you're gonna fucking get. Some people will be
Gotcha.
cool, somebody will say nothing, somebody will be racist, just say they fucked your mother or some shit. It's always something stupid.
What are the little kids like that you run across on there?
I really don't ever see kids playing that game, honestly.
No.
That's one of the few that I've seen that's like the player base is pretty much mostly adults. Well, older people. I wouldn't really start to call them adults. How the fuck they act.
Dude, I've heard of some like not like little kids, but like teenagers and shit, like on some of the video games, man, just sit there, just say the most outlandish shit.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous.
Especially my nephew. Like anytime I go visit my brother and then my nephew, I always sneak in and he's back there playing a video game. He's online, usually playing against my other nephew, who's his cousin. Some of the shit, man, I hear come out of his mouth when he's on those videos.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, oh my god. That's my brother. I'm like, yo, you hear this kid? At least he knows how to trash talk.
Right. God, I remember back in the day we'd be playing. We'd have party nights and it'd be like Halo LAN party nights and shit. God, we'd be screaming. Like we'd be in a 2 or 3 story house, just like hollering down the fucking windows and shit. I can't count how many times I threatened to slit somebody's throat playing Halo.
Dude, I remember way back in the day, and this shows how old I am. But I remember playing Tekken back early PlayStation days, back PS1 days.
Eddie Gordo.
I remember us all being in like we'd have neighbors come over, we'd have just tournaments. Like I don't think I was a teenager. I might have been early teenage years, but we just had the whole family would come over. Like everybody, we'd sit there and play fucking Tekken all day, have tournaments and shit. Fun.
Dude, that shit was amazing back in the day. How we do stuff like that with like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and shit like that too. Like you'd play until you either beat a chapter or died, and then you'd switch hands to somebody. Or
now you can do it all online.
Me and my buddy Moody, who I need to get him on here because he's another big ginger guy. You and him actually look a lot alike.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a very very handsome looking dude.
Dude, he's ugly as balls. But him and I, we were playing Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever played that game. It's a 4-person shoot 'em up zombie game.
Okay.
And like the zombies, like kind of World War Z zombies, like running and climbing over shit.
Gotcha.
But
steroid zombies.
Yeah. Well, there's like 5 or 6 special infected that are like, one of them's like a hunter, like he'll jump on your back, and then there's one that just spit his tongue at you, and all different kinds, like a big ass tank one.
Right.
Well, we turned it into a drinking game. Each special infected was a different liquor. And if you got downed by that special infected, you had to take a shot of that particular liquor. Well, if you got killed by the witch or the tank, you had to put a shot of each in a glass and then down it. I was very good at Left 4 Dead back in the day. So in 15 minutes, Moody's shit-faced drunk. And I think I had like 3 shots. He had like, I want to say he had like 20 shots in 10 minutes. It was bad. Like, I think we got through a stage and then he was in the bathroom puking.
Oh, I bet. And for those of you out there saying you can't have 20 shots in 10 minutes, I call bullshit, because somewhere out there is a video floating with me doing 10 shots of whiskey, like
Oh yeah.
like that. Like they actually I let my mouth like just overload my ass on that one.
Hmm.
I mean, I did it. I did all 10. God, I was
Now, and
trash.
and we're also not saying it's a good fucking idea to do it.
No, not at
It's
all.
not a good idea to do it.
Nope.
Don't try to be Billy Badass and do
The
it.
rest of that night is shit. I'm just glad the rest of that night wasn't on video because I don't remember it either. So
Yeah, you probably don't want to remember.
I'm sure I don't. I was back in my Florida days when I lived in Florida for a little while. There's a lot of shit that I'm glad it's not on video.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Well, we'll keep going, or we'll call it a day for that one.
I've got to start getting ready because I got to go to work here in a little bit.
I've got to be at work myself in about 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I'm sure we'll have more gaming episodes, especially after I get my PC here and get that shit up and going. Get my beginner levels over with. But once again, folks, y'all can follow Deathicus on Twitch, and we will have that link in the description of the video as well. And that's pretty much all I got for today. What about you?
That'll be everything I've got.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all next time. Thank you again for tuning into the Ginger Chronicles right here, and for Deathicus over there. I'm your boy, Big Country. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you later.